Hello everyone, welcome back to my Let's Replay channel. Once again, this is Andrew T coming at you. Today we're going to be doing a vlog review of Eric the Unready. Now, this is a game, like I said in the video, I played when it first came out on DOS, at least 25 years ago. So even though it did say 256, super VGA graphics, it is very dated for this time. So you're not going to get into this game for the graphical quality. But most of the humor is spot on and really funny. But a lot of it has to do with if you know enough about either medieval culture or some of the pop culture from the 70s and 80s, just to kind of get the jokes. So this starts off like with the tutorial, like I showed in the video, where you just go somewhere, pick up things, use them on the items until basically you figure out what to do. That is the easiest part of the entire game, because after that there's things that you will have to do, and you have to basically make yourself a map in your head or on paper for every day that there's a week's worth of content in the game. So every day you have to do something different. So on the first day you get woken up and been told that, oh, you are gonna be the knight that rescues the princess or whatever, and everyone's like, why? So then you have to go about trying to do this with no idea how to do anything without a walkthrough. That's the other thing about this type of game. For back then, whenever they couldn't do games where you could actually move around on the screen, they had to do the backgrounds, and then they did the little cutscenes that you saw before, just basically because they didn't know how to actually have characters move on the screen and interact with objects, or just cost too much, or there wasn't the technology back then. But for its time, this game was pretty fun and got really good reviews in the PC Gamers and the computer magazines back then, just because it was really innovative. The humor was spot on. It was adult, and it wasn't just a kid focused game. So going on to the user interface, it is updated with a keyboard or a mouse. You can type everything, or you can just click on the mouse one time and a cursor will come up, and you can just click on whatever words you want to use with whatever scene you're in. The problem with this is that for games like this, sometimes, well, as you saw in my video, quality of what you type has to be high, like you're grammatically correct. You can't go look whatever. You can't use keywords. It makes you be grammatically correct in this, like look at or pick up whatever the object is. You can't just go take that or take that. Well, you can on some cases, but sometimes if you have something that's in your inventory, but also maybe on the screen, you click on, or you type out take so and so, like what was that? If you already have it, if it's a potion, you'll just ingest it. They'll take that as, oh, you're taking it, so you just ingested a whole vial of whatever it was you thought you didn't have in your inventory and trying to pick up. So, like I said, it's not a perfect game, but it is an oldie, and it is, if you have a walkthrough, I definitely recommend just going through it once, because it is only about $5 to $6 on GOG.com, so it's not going to be expensive, but it is going to be pretty entertaining if you just get a walkthrough and just go through it. But this is a replay channel, so from the little bit I played afterwards, I can tell you that if you're going through it blind, you're going to be frustrated as all get out, because you have no clues as to what to do. And the copy protection is pretty brutal. And unless you download it and have it up and ready at the time, you can't exit. So that little card that I picked up right next to my bed whenever all my armor rusted shut, that's your armor measurements. That's a copy protection. They're like, okay, what's this? What's this? What's this? Okay, that's not right. And they'll just keep repeating until you get it right. So the bad thing is that you can't quit out of it at that point. You can't type quit or end game or anything like that, because it'll just keep on asking you the measurements into perpetuity. There's nothing else you can do. You can try to leave, you can try to type quit. It will not do anything. So I had to literally go back to Windows and end task on it and close the window just so I could get out of there. But like I said, if you have the walkthrough, that's not going to be an issue, because you can pretty much download the manual, and you should be good from there to get through the copy protection. So, like it showed in some of the newspapers, the humor is mostly written, so you'll have to use your imagination a lot. And the sound effects are pretty horrendous. I apologize to the headphone users for for the sound effects of this, especially at the very beginning when they had heard the pig squeal. That was pretty brutal. But you got to remember, back in the day, that would be coming from your PC tower. So all that would have to be loud enough to get through all the plastic and all the junk of your PC tower just so you could hear it. So it would have to be that shrill and that loud. But if I had to give this a score, I'd have to give it right around a 5 out of 10. It's not a good game. It's not a bad game. It's literally right there in the middle. It's for people that are looking for this type of game, looking for a little bit of humor. Maybe just want a quick, hour or two get away from reality to kind of go through a pretty humorous story and just kind of have a nostalgic look at the old days, how it used to be back in DOS. But yeah, like I said, it's not bad, it's not good, it's just right in the middle. So with that, that's going to be it for the day. I've got no other opinion about this game this time. I'm probably going to take it off because I don't feel like going through a walkthrough just to see the end of it. I mean, you could probably YouTube a video for the whole playthrough somewhere, maybe. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Once again, this is Andrew T coming at you. What a great day for replay. Y'all have a good one.